Insert two G17 parts into the corresponding holes in H20. Insert G18 into the corresponding hole in H20. Pay attention to the installation direction of G18. Insert G5 into the corresponding position in H20. Insert G4 into the corresponding position in H20. Insert G7 into the corresponding position in H20. Insert G6 into the corresponding position in H20. Insert H8 into the corresponding position on the component. H8 should face outward with the pattern visible. Insert I14 into the corresponding position on the component. I14 should also face outward with the pattern visible. Insert G12 into the corresponding position on the component. G12 should face outward with the pattern visible. Insert I14 and H9 into the corresponding positions on the component. Both I14 and H9 should face outward with the patterns visible. Assemble the two components together. Align the hooks in the components securely. While assembling, ensure that the holes in this section are aligned. Insert G16 into the corresponding hole on the component. Insert G13 into the corresponding position on the component. G13 should face outward with the pattern visible. Insert three G23 parts into the corresponding holes on D4. The G23 parts should face outward with the pattern visible when inserted into D4. Spare parts for G23 are available on the spare parts board. If parts are damaged, replacements can be made. Insert the D4 component into the corresponding hole on the assembly. Insert 18 I22 parts into the corresponding holes on F3. Spare parts for I22 are available on the I board. If parts are damaged, replacements can be made. Insert I19 into the corresponding hole on the F3 component. Insert E28 into the corresponding position on the F3 component. Insert the F3 component into its corresponding position on the assembly. Insert E26 into its corresponding position on the assembly. Insert C17 into its corresponding position on the assembly. C17 should face outward with the pattern visible. Spare parts for C17 are available on the C board. If parts are damaged, replacements can be made. Take out E16 and apply wax. Insert E15 into the corresponding hole on E16. Insert P17 into the corresponding hole on E16. Attach P7 onto E15. Pay attention to the installation direction of P7. Insert E12 into the two D32 and I8 holes. Apply wax to the E12 component. Insert the E12 component into its corresponding position on E16. Apply wax to D9. Insert D9 into its corresponding position on E16. Take out E16 and apply wax. Insert the second E16 into its corresponding position on E16. Insert I10 into the D21 hole. Insert the D21 component into the corresponding hole on E21. Pay attention to the orientation of the A21 part. Insert E21 from the E16 component into its corresponding hole on the A21 component. Insert P10 into the D25 hole. Note that P10 is a lead block. Insert D26 into the D25 socket. Spare parts for D26 and D25 are available on the spare parts board. If parts are damaged, replacements can be made. Insert the D25 component into the D27 hole. Insert the D25 hole into its corresponding hole on the A21 component. Insert A21 into the designated color position on the instruction manual. Apply wax to the A21 component. Place the A21 component into its corresponding position on the main assembly. Insert I21 into the corresponding hole on F1. Insert the F1 component into the D11 hole. Align the F1 component downwards to install it in the corresponding position on the main assembly.